Okay, hello, this is my second day in Ireland, in Dublin. And today is a little bit a better day, at least it's not raining, but it's pretty gloomy as you can see. It's also early morning too, though. But I'm going to have some breakfast. I'm going to have Irish breakfast, so we'll see what that is about. That's what I keep on hearing about. And after that, I'm going to see the town of Kilkenny, Wilco, I guess, mountains, and Wicklow, maybe mountains, and something else. But uh, but we'll see. It's going to be an exciting day. I'm very excited to see other parts of Ireland. This is weird. All of this trash. It's really weird. Not sure what's going on with that. Why it's so dirty. Okay, this is really weird. There's a lot of trash. Uh, this is pretty bad. Not sure what's going on with that. Are there city service is not working or what? Gosh, I'm scared of these birds. Ah, ready to start my day with this. Yeah, let's see how it tastes. It looks really good, and I'm very hungry too. Okay, my breakfast here in Ireland, in Dublin. This is traditional Irish breakfast. Try a little bit of pepper, I think. Maybe I'm gonna eat it all. Who knows? Not bad. I'm curious about this. I'm curious about this black pudding, I guess. There's also just white pudding. I'm not sure what it's made of. Let's see. Weird. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. It's salty. I like white one better. Okay, that's what I have left for my breakfast. I didn't like the beans. They were a little sweet, a little weird. This black thing, black pudding, I mean, it's okay, but not my favorite. Okay, I'm done now with my breakfast. That is the cafe in the back where I went to. Lemon Jelly, I believe. It's a nice alley. Honestly, I really like when it's quiet. There are no people. Now I'm going um, to the meeting point to go for my Kilkenny tour. So I'll see you later. There's like some cool art in some areas. Uh, yeah, I'm actually energized, and actually, you can see that I'm a lot happier today than I was yesterday because of the weather for the most part. And just I'm rested. I actually got some sleep, a lot of sleep. I woke up at 5 a.m. today, and it's really cool. Here in Dublin, I know that they have these double-decker buses, and I assume similar to London. I have not been in London yet, but it's really cool. But lots of noise later in the day. Now it's just the morning. That's why it's so quiet. And I'm walking along the river. Not sure what the name of the river is. I'm so sorry. I learned a lot about Dublin yesterday during my day tour. Uh, but for whatever reason, I don't remember the name of the river. I learned a lot about the pub life because it was super busy, and like it seems like Irish people start drinking early in the morning and finish probably late at night. But I was in bed at 8 o'clock. So this is the monument to O'Connell. It's a prominent figure in the history of Ireland, uh, and I learned quite a bit yesterday about him, but I'm not gonna bore you with my stories, but that's O'Connell Avenue. There are some more monuments here, actually all along this avenue, of prominent figures you can see right here. Curious about this big thing in the middle, this tall thing. I need to read about it.
So a farmer will never, ever, ever cut down one of those.
This is the sheep farm, which is our first stop.
Richie, I own this sheep farm here.
We were introduced to Richie, a sheep farmer nestled in the heart of the Wicklow Mountains. On his farm, Richie didn't just show us the life of a shepherd. He shared a deep connection to the land and its timeless traditions. We got to witness the extraordinary skills of his sheepdog, meet his adorable flock, and learn so much about the fascinating world of sheep.
I often wonder the same thing. Should I?
Walk on. Away. Down in the fields, I walk away maybe 50 meters, call the dog up. I might
We could hold these little baby sheeps, take pictures with them. Some of them are a little bigger than the others and pretty heavy. Very, very cute. Videos, there are statues of these dogs who are here. There are 4 of them. Well, that was a nice experience here at the sheep farm. There's sheep there. You get to hold some baby sheep. It's the highlight of this experience, I think. But it was very interesting to learn about the sheep life too, the farming life too.
Our next stop was Glendalough, a 6th century monastic site founded by St. Kevin. It was an important center for learning and worship back then. You can see the old stone churches, the round tower that was used as a bell tower and refuge, and many, many other ruins that have lasted over 1,000 years.
Look at the cemetery. And that is a Celtic cross. This is another highlight of Glendalough Monastery, St. Kevin's Cross, which is, there was a saying that if you hug this cross all around, you'll have your wish granted. These are the remains of the old church in the Glendalough. I think it's like 10th or 11th century. St. Kevin's Church, one of the highlights of this monastery.
What you can see here is the Deer Stone, a bullion stone near the Glendalough monastic site. Its hollow basin was likely used for devotional practices in the early medieval period.
It's very beautiful here. All of this greenery. There is that river right there, if you can see it. Kind of hard to see, but beautiful nature, beautiful day. A little misty, but not very sunny. Not sunny at all, actually, but nevertheless, it's very pleasant. Look at this pretty house, all covered with, not sure what this is, but like flowers. Really pretty. This beautiful view. Incredible. Look at this beautiful view. It's really beautiful and special on this day, even though it's not super sunny, but I think it has its own charm with this weather. What do you think? I love this nature. I love nature in general. So, a few facts about Ireland. Just a couple. The Republic of Ireland was founded in 1921 and became independent from England, from monarchy. That's when also Ireland split into Ireland and Northern Ireland. Also, the national musical instrument and symbol of Ireland is the harp. The national animal, or the most famous animal in Ireland, is the hare. And the other one, the Celtic cross, is the symbol of Irish nationalism. And also, Ireland has very beautiful nature, rich history, and of course, as you all know, the Irish like beer and their famous Guinness. You can grab a bite to eat here as well. I'm not hungry from my big Irish breakfast in the morning, but it's a busy area as you can see. This is the entrance to the Glendalough site, Glendalough monastery. Just surprisingly now there are no people, but anyway, now I need to find a way to the bus. There's some souvenir area here to the area. I believe my bus is that way, but I'm not sure. We'll see. So we arrived at the city or town of Kilkenny. It's a 16th century town, and the population is about 26,000, and it's a very nice and pleasant little town. You can see it here in the background, and this is the city castle, Kilkenny Castle, that now we're going to learn a few things about, and I'm gonna take you with me as always.
They got 15% of all the wine imported into Ireland, so it had a lot of monetary value as well. They also happen to own most of the county of Kilkenny. There's a lot of land, and they have. A long way around, really. Passing by them. One is called a fig tree. Yeah, and then
I'm sure. I think this is a very charming town. It's a little busy with tourists and cars per usual, but there are lots of flowers. This is the cathedral of the Kilkenny. Okay, that's what it is. Kilkenny Cathedral Round Tower. So you can see there. That's the entrance. This is the area of the cathedral. There's a cemetery here. You can climb up that tower, but I do not know about that. You can go inside, but I think I've been to enough cathedrals in my life. I really can't. I can't handle too much of this type of stuff. I do enjoy looking at it from the outside, but let me just go around. It's very beautiful though. Okay, I'm gonna get going. You can see there are people on top of the tower, but sorry, these people are part of our group, but I can't do the tower, I cannot do the cathedral, I cannot do the castle either. Just too much history, too much architecture. It's just too much in general of stuff for me. I think today was a very, very nice day, and we saw a lot, we learned a lot. The only problem that I have, I feel like I learned a little bit too much. I'm a little overwhelmed with the amount of history that Ireland has. So that's my only complaint. But yeah, it's just that my head cannot contain so much information. But we got a little bit of everything, a little bit of a city town vibe. It's actually really pretty there. You see, look at those flowers. History, some hiking, architecture, a little bit of everything. But now I'm tired and I want to eat and drink. That's what it is. Love these flowers, these flower pots, and this city is in general very nice and colorful with the flowers, and I do love these houses that are so colorful. I'm just going to this place that is called Hole in the Wall. Oh my gosh, there are no cars, almost no cars. So this is how it looks like without cars. I think it might be somewhere here. I'm not sure how to get there. I don't understand how to get there. Okay, I figured it out. I was going the right way, but only opens at 6 p.m. so I can't go there. I need to find something else. Let me find something else and get back to you. There's a nice river here. When in Ireland, there is some tourist attraction here, some sort of taxi. Oh, I'm not sure whether it's Kilkenny road train tours. That's what it is.
And then it was time for us to go back to Dublin.
So that you can see how different the street is during the day. Actually, it's a Sunday night. Okay, I'm sitting at the restaurant. It used to be a church. Very unique experience for sure. They have live music. They are downstairs and sitting on the second floor. That's an exciting experience for sure. Very unique one. Okay, this is what I got. Irish stew, Irish butter, Guinness bread, and I got this new beer, Irish lager. I didn't want Guinness, so okay, let's try the traditional Irish stew. It's a lamb stew. It's delicious. The meat is tender. There are carrots, potatoes. There is Guinness bread. Of course, Irish butter. I'm super hungry, so I'm sure I'm gonna enjoy it a lot. Okay, I clearly didn't like my food. I'm done. I really probably want more of these. I was so hungry. Okay, and that's the entrance. There's a church bar. There's that bar. Okay, that is the restaurant that I just went to, which was really, really cool. It was such a cool experience. This is the
fire on the background, and I know you're gonna hear me because my microphone died again, but can you guess what time it is? Just look at the, what you think. It's 10 minutes to 10. 10 minutes to 10. Yeah. And that was the end of my day. It was eventful, a little tiring, but I felt happy and grateful for everything I got to experience. Thank you, Ireland.